And we are live. Welcome, everyone, to my live event, Behind the Growth from Real Life to Real Success. For those who are watching live or on replay, thank you for your support. My name is Antora. I come from a medical aesthetic background. And today I own a digital business myself and working as a full time digital business mentor, guiding people who want flexibility, growth, and income by starting an online business from home. If you can hear me clearly, comment where are you watching us from. Please make sure to stay till the end. This life can open new doors for you. I'm so excited to introduce our guest today, joining us all the way from the USA, Garcia, a pediatric nurse, mom of three girls, and originally from Mexico. With 6 years in nursing and long days working, plus overtime to meet family needs, her story is one so many can relate to. Let's give Garcia a warm welcome. Drop a heart in the comments so she can feel welcome. Hello, Garcia. How are you?
Laura, thank
Thank
you
you.
for the invite.
You're
Thank you
welcome.
for,
Thank you so much for accepting the invitation and coming live. Um, just I would like you to just introduce yourself to my audience, and if your audience are watching from your Facebook too.
yes. Hi, everyone. Good afternoon. Thank you for joining us, either live or on a replay. My name is Gladys Garcia. I'm originally from Mexico and I now live in Texas. I have been a pediatric nurse for 6 years and I have been a digital business owner for 1 year. I have three girls and I'm still working full time along with my digital business at the moment.
Thank you. Thank you for introduction. We're not gonna waste too much time. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna start with few questions so people get to know you better, and also people who started or who's scared to start this business on beside their full time, they can be a little comfortable and can hear your story and be inspired from it. Okay, so we're gonna go. My first question is um, how was your life before starting the business, and what inspired you to start this business?
Yes. Before joining this business, I was working overtime to meet my financial needs. But that honestly didn't leave me with a lot of time for my family, like for my girls. I love my career. I love, working with as a pediatric nurse. But I started realizing that working hard didn't always mean having control over my time or my income. So I wanted something that gave me options, not just money, but flexibility and be more present for my family. So building this business helped me open my eyes to what is possible without having to walk away from my career as a nurse. And it happened that I had a health issue in 2024. So I was on FMLA during December of 2024, and I started looking for options at that time. And I saw this ad online, right? I was skeptical because I wasn't sure if it was legit, but I did join last year on January, and honestly, it's been the best decision I have made.
It is life changing for all of us that we have started. I started last year too, and the change I have a similar story like you. I had health issues that I was looking for something on the side, right? So, all these things actually led me to look for something as well. And definitely in past year, a lot of things changed in my life because of that. Thank you. Thank you for answering that. And I will go to our next question, which is sorry. Did you have any prior business or tech experience before starting? And how beginner friendly is this really?
No, I didn't have any like business and tech experience before. Only just a basic, I will say, just doing my personal Facebook page. But it's actually pretty good. I mean, you with all the training that is provided, anyone can really, do it. You have a lot of videos, a lot of Zoom meetings where they're teaching you how to do stuff and everything. You just gotta be coachable and willing to learn, right? Because the training and the support are already there in place, so you're really not starting from scratch.
Yeah. Our training system is actually very, very easy for people, especially if they don't have any experience, because it starts from a very, very basic knowledge to advanced knowledge about digital marketing and all that. So you get the whole training even you don't really have any experience. So that's a really best part about even if you're coming from a nursing background. I came from a medical aesthetic background. Still, we
Yes.
were not tech savvy or nothing, but we're still running this business successfully because of how the training site is set up for us. It's amazing. Thank you for actually answering that. We'll go to our next question, which is what skills did you actually need to begin this online business, and which one did you learn along the way?
Yes, like I said, I didn't really have any online, special online skills or business background, right? But I did had a strong desire to be, coach, to be, to train, to learn new things. So I learned more how to use social media for the business, marketing, and how to manage my time, right? How to grow confidence and on camera, and also patience, consistency, and those mindset and personal skills changed me just as much as the business skills. So yeah, it's always you're always learning, and you're not by yourself. There's other people teaching you, helping you out if you need whenever you need it.
Yeah. Now, the only thing that I think what people don't see until they get in the business that how our community is so big and it's always there to help you, even though you don't know certain things, you have like 24/7 mentor is always there for you, or coach is always there for you. So that kind of helps even if you're struggling with something. So this community, the whole business community, is very helpful. We'll go to our next questions. That is, how did you manage time to run this business besides your full-time job? Because I know you are in a full-time job right now and you do long shifts. So how are you managing this?
Yeah. Usually I try to work on the business either an hour or two a day, and then any extra, pockets of time that I have throughout the day or on the weekend, I try to do, my best to keep on track, with the trainings or meetings.
Mhm.
And yeah, I honestly am making it like a priority, like instead of watching TV or watching, shows and stuff, I'm like now I'm, like wanting to learn more. And yeah, it's changed, the way I think about the business now. Um right now I'm not working overtime anymore, and I'm hoping to move from full time to part time. That way I can spend more time with the family.
Yeah. Usually that's the goal we have. We all women that starting this business or anybody that's starting this business, their goal is to replace or cut down the hours so they can be on this business and stay home and do things. So in my case, that was the thing. We did it too. Like I started when I had full time still, but then I wanted to switch it to part time and stuff. It didn't work. So I'm like mostly trying to be around the thing where I can just do small thing outside instead of actually fully quitting. But literally,
Mhm.
you can say pretty much I don't have that job anymore, and I get to do that because I chose this, right? I chose something that I can replace, and this business is like that where you can actually replace your full time anytime. So now that your goal is to go part time, slowly there will be next year if I interview again, you'll be like, my goal is to quit the job because you're gonna be
Yeah,
on.
that will be the next step.
Yeah,
Yes, of
exactly.
course.
So the blessed part is with this business, we can think like that. We can plan like that. We can plan about our freedom. That's the beauty of this business. So I will
Yeah.
go to our most last questions. We don't have um, much question anymore. So this is our last question. What would you like to say to the audience who are shift workers and doing long hours, missing out family time and flexibility? Also, who are scared to start a plan B beside their full time job?
Yes. I would say that it's completely normal, um, like regarding this business to feel, curious or like, but then also hesitant, because you're scared. There's so many things out there that are just, scams or, but I can assure you that this is a legit business. And from my experience, taking the first step, uh, it's always scary. I realized that consistent actions make a difference over time. And of course, balancing, work, life, and new opportunities is not always easy, but it is possible. And the rewards go beyond just financial gain, right? For those that are, missing out on family time and the flexibility, um, sometimes you just want to, go on vacation, but you can't because you don't have enough PTO hours, or during that time you cannot go because, they won't let you, at work. So that's another thing that, we all want to do, right? Be able to go on vacation whenever we want, and not having to depend on what other person is going to decide.
Yeah.
Um, and it's not so bad, having your full-time job, and on top of that doing the business. Like I'd say, you can work 1 hour, 2 hours during the day, or any little pockets of time that you have throughout the day on the weekend. You can be doing other things and you're still listening to, the videos, you learn along the way. And I would advise, to start where you are, take small steps, and don't be afraid, to ask questions, to reach out so you can have a better understanding of what is this business about.
Yeah. This is, I think it's very important for people to understand that this is something that you can do it on the time while you're scrolling other people's reel, while you're watching TV, while you're even cooking, our
Yeah.
cleaning or anything. You can add in that even if you add in 15 minutes a day to do something for your business, that you're doing it for like your own business. You're trying to build something for your own. You're not actually working 9 to 5. You're not really living on someone else's law, someone else's rule. Like they're not deciding for you when you can go to bathroom, when you can actually take a break, when you can do anything.
Yeah.
So it's very difficult, especially like I said, like the people like shift workers, like long shift. There, I know people that are shift workers. They don't even see each other, like husband wife. They don't even see each other for like months. And then when someone is off, someone have to take off to take care of the kids. So the kids also seeing one parent all the time. They don't have any family gathering. They can go anywhere. So it's very difficult life, and without those job like those working hours, you can't even make enough money to survive, right? So
Yeah.
altogether, I think sometimes taking risk changes everything. You won't find one business person in this world who did not take a risk and become a business person or be a successful businessman, or somebody that actually changed their life. So you have to have that courage in order to try and change your own life. No one gonna come and change it for you. So if you're like watching from the sideline and still thinking that you should try it or not, I would say give it a try. You don't lose anything. Instead, you will like you might like it, or you might love it so much that you can actually quit your full-time job and be here and run your own business and create your own identity. So for today, we're gonna end our live here. Do you want to add anything, Garcia? In case did I miss anything? You want to add anything for your audience? Or
Um, I would like to invite, my audience or, yours. We have webinars on Tuesdays and Thursdays where you can learn from other people in the business, their stories and how they started and, how it changed their lives. It will be very useful and, to that way you can get to know more in depth how the business works.
yes. So make sure you sign up. You can go to any of our pages. You can see we have link in our bio. If you wanted to check out the webinar, we have every Tuesday and Thursday, 8 o'clock Eastern time, which is Toronto and New York time. I'm not sure what's your time fall into for the webinar.
You said at 8,
It's the Eastern time 8. What's your
so it will
time?
be 7 Central Time,
Central.
7 p.m.
Okay.
Hmm.
So Central Time, 7 p.m. every Tuesday and Thursday, and Eastern Time, you get 8 o'clock every Tuesday and Thursday. Make sure to sign up, watch the free webinar. You don't lose anything. You spend so much time watching so many things that doesn't even bring anything in your life. By watching a webinar, by watching something that can change your life, actually you're doing something good to yourself. So try it, and we'll see you in my next live. And I just want to announce next live, I'm coming with Tina Willis. She is all the way from UK. She's one of our top leaders. She's one of the best coach out there. We're gonna have an interview with her on coming on the 31st. Yes, 31st at 1:30 Eastern time. Don't forget to join. Don't forget to keep eye on that. You will have lots of information. And she's been in this business for 6 years. She is amazing, and her energy will bring lots of energy in your life. That I can promise. See you on my next live on 31st of Jan. Take care. and have a wonderful evening.
Thank you for joining us. Thank you for inviting. Have a good night.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.